Hey, you all. So, if you are experiencing some sort of change in your body, something that you have realized that has changed within the past year or past couple of years, or something that you kind of identify moving in a particular direction, don't ignore that. Our bodies will try to send us signs. It'll send us signals, and sometimes we aren't aware that there's signals that we should change something, or that something is going in the direction that we don't want it to go, or a different direction. So if you're experiencing things like you start to feel a change in your energy level, say maybe from one year to the next, any sort of things like that, a change in your digestion, anything that is different, that isn't allowing your body to perform better, pay attention to those things, because your body is trying to tell you that it's in need of something, that something is missing, something needs to be incorporated, or something needs to be exchanged for something else. And if we pay attention to those things, then we can really look into them and make a huge difference in our body's ability to heal, to recover, and just to function properly. Sometimes these things we correlate with age, and we just kind of accept, like, oh, okay, well, that's just how I'm feeling, that's it. I'll hear individuals say things like, dang, I just haven't had as much energy as I normally have. And then just leave it as that. Or maybe try to address it with some sort of substance, like a stimulant, or if your digestion isn't well, then you'll take a stool softener or some sort of a laxative, or if maybe a antacid, but not understanding that the usage of those things does significant damage, especially when it's used consistently. So I just want to encourage you to not ignore the signs that your body is possibly sending you, and to take action. Begin to research. I like to look at information from a lot of different angles. For example, you might go to YouTube and look at a message, or maybe something, a teaching, a lesson from maybe a physician, a master class that's being presented, or maybe a lecture in regards to it. And now look at it in many different aspects from many different individuals to get a sense of what valid information is. Maybe if I hear some themes that are repeated, or finding out about the individual that's actually presenting it, those sort of things help you to determine, well, what is good for me. What is what are the facts. You can't just take a general printout that you get from your physician and think that, well, that's the summation of everything. No. Matter of fact, remember that physicians, they don't get nutritional training anything beyond a few hours. I believe 19 hours at the most is what I was informed of. And so you can't understand everything about nutrition, or even a significant, it's not even a topical understanding of how nutrition can affect the body. And that is the way in which your body prevents disease, and what you eat is going to work with your body's processes of healing and recovery so that you can feel better. So don't ignore the signs. Don't just take some, quick excerpt from a Google search. You have to go a little bit deeper. Go into another search engine. Don't just, okay, I'm going to go to WebMD. No. There's many of these organizations that are funded by large companies, and they're going to go along with whatever it is that company wants you to know about it and what they want to encourage you to do. So we really have to we have to look out for ourselves, and don't just take information that we hear from the main, news outlet that you choose to watch. you're not going to get the information you need from that. You will get the information that is going to encourage you to go in the direction that they want you to go, but you're not going to get the information that you need in order to stay healthy. And the past 30 years and 200 years, these increments of time, there's significant changes that are being made in our food system. And we have to we have to inform ourselves. We have to educate ourselves about these things. Okay? So do a search. When you go and listen to a lecture, like, don't just go and listen to a 5-minute video, okay? A snippet. Look at different lens. Go to different positions, people that are pro, people that are con, and listen to it. I'll even research, maybe if I'm looking for maybe the effects of a certain food or maybe herb. I've heard maybe something positive about it. I'll look up, okay, negative side effects, or maybe I'll put into the search engine, this particular item doesn't work, or anything. I'll look it up in different ways. And then, of course, I'm going to pray about it and ask the Lord to show me like what it is that I need to find out about this so I can help myself. And there are so many natural remedies that can help us to be healthier and for us to just feel better in the bodies that He gave us. So I just want to encourage you, don't ignore the signs. Take time to look into it. Ask individuals, and don't just take the first pamphlet or bit of information that you receive from one person. Okay? All right, so I trust that was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.